on with another podcast episode. You know, this week has been crazy. I just posted twice on Instagram, and you know, it's kind of pog, not gonna lie. It's just been really crazy the past couple weeks. How's everybody doing? I hope, sorry, you can hear me, I'm drinking water. Excuse me. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. You know, it's been a while. Why did you say it like that? But yeah. It's just whack, you know. I'm so bad at talking. I literally like cried my eyes out last night. I did that. I know, very unfortunate. But, you know, it's fine. Just, life sometimes sucks, man. I literally cried myself to sleep, and I woke up and my parents have been like, you know, not happy with me because my grades have been like dying a horrible death. So, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Chocololly burping on stream. What the heck? Ew, I am so sorry. I don't know. I'm an absolute mess, and I feel like actual crap. But you know, it's whatever. Honestly, I just like I've completely given up at this point. Like I've given. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Bruh. Sorry. It's just, I'm just in a constant state of mental pain. It's crazy. It's just, I'm so bad at talking. Honestly, you could just tell from the way I'm like, ooh, I keep on stuttering. It's you know, I don't know. I've been doing nothing but drawing, which is kind of, it's pog, very pog, but you know. Life is kind of sucked, low-key. Not low-key, like high-key. Like, life. Sorry, I was scrolling through Instagram. Anyways, let's stop stalling. And let's start pugging through the pain. Ooh! I really did something. Alright. Let's open up Fire Alpaca. Also, by the way, I highly recommend that you check out my Discord. It's a graveyard there. It's really sad. But it's whatever. Also, I posted, like, I think maybe 2 weeks ago that I would do an Animal Crossing stream, but I realized that I need an Elgato capture card. Which, low-key, it's really expensive. And, you know, it's not. I feel really bad because I honestly really wish that, I know, it's just been a lot, you know. Life has been totally crazy, and virtual learning is one of those like factors I just want to like rant about, and it sucks, man. It really does. It sucks so bad. And I'm gonna go into it. I'm so tired. I'm like literally dead inside. I'm a rotting corpse. That's who I am. That's who I've become. Which is very unfortunate, but you know, I can't be like, oh, I'm living my best life. But you know, it's whatever. How's chat doing? I hope everyone's having a great day. You know, you can already tell, like, I'm very depressed, which is true. Like, my head hurts so. Oh my gosh, I like. Ooh, it's been tough the past couple of weeks. However, I did meet some new friends. I did make a couple of friends, and I made art for my friend Lemon Rose, but with an X instead of an O, on her Instagram. I uploaded that. You should go check it out. You know, let me just change it. Instead of Discord, do Instagram, because I posted twice today, which is crazy. Because usually I'm like insanely bad at like just posting. Because at the end of October, I stopped posting into November because I just got caught up with school, which honestly sucks a lot, you know. So, let's head to Fire Alpaca. There it is, a new blank slate. And today's topic is virtual learning, which everyone that I've met so far hates it, and so do I. So let's flash back to the beginning. Sorry, my water tastes really good. Who says water tastes good? What? Okay. Anyways, let's flash back to let's see. Just have to sketch things out, of course. Back to March of 2020. Mind you, I'm not very well liked at the school I'm at. I have a few friends, but but they're not in my grade, so I can't really see them as much. I was threatened by a kid that I had a falling out with someone. Well, not a falling out, but this kid just didn't like me, and for whatever reason, and I got threatened by him, which is not Pog. So this is March 2020. I got threatened by him, and he threatened to hurt me, which is, not good. And this was right before. Here, let me just. This is like when we went to school, right? We went like physically to school. This is before we like switched like full on like virtual like computer and stupid Microsoft Teams calls. Those are the banes of my existence. So I got threatened by this kid, and I didn't feel safe going to my school. And then, well, it's not like I wasn't safe. They probably, I don't know. It was probably more of my social anxiety. I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to talk to him now, like, he would have like forgotten about it. But at the time, I was very anxious, and I didn't want to go to school because I was afraid he was gonna hurt me. Obviously, I haven't talked to him in months, maybe even almost a year. But however, I hope he's doing okay, because some people have their reasons for acting the way they are. Like, especially when people hurt each other, which, it sucks a lot. It really does. But I got school shut down, and we were all locked inside. I know. It was, oh my gosh. It was like a fever dream. It was like as if nothing, I don't know. It feels like it's been March for like centuries. Like, I don't feel like it's 2021, We've been, all of us, as for me, I haven't been set foot in my school since November, which I know is like, it's not a long time ago, but we were supposed to go to school but then everything got shut. Like, we're supposed to reopen back. Like, schools were supposed to open again. But because of, like, you know, it's flu season where I live. And people are known to get sick around this time. So, it wasn't very poggers. It wasn't pog at all. It's very sad. Sad champ. They removed the PogChamp emoji, which was, oof. 1 minute, I have to close my door. Anyways, I'm back. Sorry, my dad went and asked me something, and I had to close my door because I'm streaming right now. This is just where was I? So, oh yes, explaining what happened in November. So in November we were going to have just go back to school, and then, sorry, I'm focusing. Like, I don't know what to, like this. I don't know. Whatever, that kid who I'm drawing. It's just, wherever that kid may be, I hope he's okay. You know. And virtual learning sometimes people just, I don't know why they do, but people just suck sometimes. And I don't know, I just didn't feel safe. And this is March 2020. It's gonna be almost a year. And oh, by the way, before that, I must have said that too, but I got sick. In the beginning of January, around this time, like right where as I'm streaming, I got very sick, and so did my family. And I believe we did have the coronavirus somehow. It had the similar like symptoms, but it was at that time we didn't have
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Only pay for the data you use with Google Fi's flexible plan.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? It totally changed the vibe of the episode. Okay. Anyways. I have to get another reference. There we go. The ChocaCast promo. Wow, I look dead inside. But you know what? It's fine. Sometimes. That's it. That's who I am. Honestly. I'm just gonna sketch it out. Like that. Man, my hair looks like I'm Jane in Animations. There we go. It just, I don't know. At that time, I keep talking about because I'm drawing it, but it was just, everything was so, it was normal. It wasn't normal because I felt unsafe, but it was normal. If you could see me, I'm doing the quotation mark things, but at least it felt like I could normally go to school and not have to wear a mask. Mind you, I wear my mask. I do my duty as where I live. We're supposed to wear masks in like public places and stuff, but that doesn't mean like I do my job. It's just, it sucks because I used to be a people person. Well, I just miss seeing people's faces, and masks only just make us look like, I don't know. Like, they're a cute fashion statement, don't get me wrong, but like, they also, like, give you acne. I get really bad acne from wearing them for a long time, and it sucks. Like, man, I wish I already had bad acne to begin with. The masks only make it worse. And having to, like, stay away from people, mind you, when I'm with my friends, I like, screwed it up, but where is this? Zoom in, zoom out. Onion skin mode. That's interesting. That's anyways, that's what I felt like back then. I'm looking on it now. Looking back, it's just why do these things happen? Like, I've never been in a global pandemic. I'm pretty sure some of you haven't either. Like, let me know your thoughts, chat. It's just, life sometimes really, like, throws you a freaking monkey wrench. Whatever that means. And you just have to adapt. That's what some people have told me. But, like, how can you adapt? Like, this is unprecedented. No one ever really has, like, it's a global pandemic. How, and it's all of a sudden, too. Like, how am I supposed to cope? And you know what's, I said this during ChocaCast, which was another DrawCast series I did beforehand. Like, how? Like, seriously, like, how am I supposed to, it's just really upsetting. And, like, everyone got oh, by the way, speaking of I brought up Animal Crossing. This was, like, it was released right when quarantine started. And so everyone and their mother was playing it. And I missed out on the fun. I didn't get the game till Christmas. So if you guys have any tips, please, I encourage you to leave them down for the comments, because I've never played Animal Crossing in my life, and because of Five Nights at Freddy's, I've been traumatized. So I've been scared of playing any animal-related games, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that was released at the beginning of quarantine, and I've been always wanting to play it, and now I finally have a copy of the game. And I really wanted to stream it, but I don't think I can get the money for an Elgato capture card. But I could if anyone will. If you guys like my streams, you could always type in !tip, and if you leave a tip, I could get money for an Elgato capture card, and I could stream Animal Crossing to you guys. But that's okay. It's all up to you. And also, please let me know what I can do to improve these streams. It would be amazing. I have the media shares on, so if you guys actually do, if you guys want to tip, you can also share media, and and do whatever you like with that. And maybe one day I could stream Animal Crossing, but mostly I'm probably just gonna do art and Team Fortress 2, because I want to get better at both those subjects. Which makes no sense at all. Or does it make sense? I mean, I never know. But yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep drawing myself. I don't know. This persona, Lolly, that's who I am. And I felt I should probably do this. Oh no! However, I felt very unsafe at the school. I cried a lot because I felt so alone. and then it shut down. And then we switched to virtual learning, which was it. I don't want to talk about it. It's just it. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it. I need to get over my freaking fears. This whole Twitch thing is. What is the? Okay, but this kid. Why is my pen like that? Ew. Why is it wobbly? Ooh. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. This kid didn't like me, and I felt very threatened by him. There. I'm gonna make it like a monster. Because, actually not a monster, it's like more of like, I don't know, it's like I just felt very threatened by him. I was scared he was gonna hurt me because he's like physically hurt his people in the past. But if I don't know, it was a very rough time, and I didn't feel safe going to school for a while. Like he would scream at me in the hallways because. He would scream at me, and I just felt very threatened. I also felt very embarrassed, and I always checked behind me. But you know, looking back on it, I should have stood my ground and not run away like a coward. This drawing looks really bad, but I don't know how to. I don't know. Just. Actually, wait, I'm just gonna draw it. There, that makes more sense. There, that makes sense. Yeah, this kid did not like me, and I didn't feel safe. But we've come a long way, and I'm not scared anymore. And I wish that kid the best. I hope he's doing I hope he's doing great, and I hope he's happy. And that's what happened. And then immediately, I was gonna draw him standing, but you know, whatever. This is when virtual learning started. I made a comic on it back in September, on the first day of school. And it sucks. Period. I don't understand why people, like... Here, I'm gonna draw myself as a... Okay, wait. There. Just, you know... Life freaking sucks sometimes. Ooh, Man of Duck, hello. Sorry, I didn't check on my chat for a while. How's chat doing? If you guys are new viewers, always have, always, I don't know, man. I've lost, I've, existence is pain, essentially. But whatever. Anyways, I should probably stream TF2. I'm gonna do it right after. But yeah, after March. Fast forward to May. This is when I started failing almost all of my subjects. And I still am. It's very unfortunate, but you know, sometimes this is how life plays everything out. You know, I'm gonna draw myself in a really sad looking hoodie because I wore nothing but pajama pants and hoodies the entire time. How do you draw a hood? Like I'll do it like that. Just like, have you ever like pulled up the hoodie? Your hoodie to like there, like this. Why is the stabilizer not working? There we go. That's what I look like. Look like I get no sleep. Well, actually, I got enough sleep. It's just I felt like I didn't get any sleep, and now I'm starting to not sleep, which is I don't know how good that is for me. I don't know. It's just I'm gonna draw myself looking brain dead because that's what I was. I starved myself in quarantine, and I got eating problems, which is not fun. Like, I've always had a weird, screwed up relationship with food, me, personally. Like, for example, I would binge eat in middle school. I would eat my feelings, and I'm starting to do that now, which is scary because I've been on a journey to lose weight for a while. But sometimes, you know, old habits die hard. Ha 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 ha. But it's not like I eat too. It's not like I used to eat so much, like to the point where it's like concerning. Like my doctor was like, "Dude, are you okay? Like, do you need like help?" Like I had to lose the weight or I'd get really sick. But I've always had a screwed up relationship with food, no matter whether I be starve myself, overeat, undereat, exercise until I want to like kill myself. But you know, I had eating problems along with my grades suffering in quarantine, which wasn't, you know, very healthy looking back on it now. This was all during May. However, I did learn how to skateboard. Learning how to skateboard was really fun. And it brought a lot of joy whenever I didn't get any joy. This looks really strong. I'll just color over it to make it look less bad. But yeah. I starved myself and I lost 40 pounds. Along with the Chloe Ting workouts that I did in September, I lost a ton of weight. Which is, it's okay. I mean, it's like, I didn't have a laptop at the time, but I don't know. I just like drawing laptops. It's not very good, but you know, whatever, you get used to it. But yeah. I had eating problems and they're starting to come back. Like sometimes I'll be working on my stream really hard and I'll forget to eat. And I've given up on exercising. Because like there's no point. I'm not like, because when back in September I was doing soccer and I drew that and I did that through Inktober. But yeah, I did soccer and I trained really hard to get in shape. And now it's just like I don't really have a reason to. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sort of sense. But yeah. I'm gonna stream TF2 after this. I wish I could stream Minecraft, but I have no idea where my account is. This is what I look like right now. Sleep deprived. I usually go to bed at like maybe 12 midnight, maybe midnight, sometimes even later. And my mom's it's gotten so bad to the point of my mom taking away my computer and stuff, even though I'm 6. I am 6. Yes, I am 6 years old. 6 years old. I'm just kidding. But I don't want to reveal my age. I'm sorry, I had to catch myself. This drawing is... I don't like how accurate it is. That looks exactly like what I do on a daily basis. And then at the same time in May, my parents made limits on my phone because I exposed myself. Not exposed myself, but my parents just, I don't know. I had an argument with my parents, and I've had a time limit on my phone ever since. This is what I have like there. I don't know. This makes no sense at all. And this is when like I'll be doing a test and they'll be like, just losing it, man. Just cheers. I don't know. I'm looking at. It's looking at. Let me just get rid of this. I'm looking at memes. Oh, that was bad. Memes instead of doing work. That was May. That was me in May. May. 2020. It means instead of doing work. That's who I am. And in the summer, I just basically, I think I stayed in bed for a long time, and I didn't learn anything. Nothing. I went in my family's pool twice. Wait, oh, it's on a whole freaking other layer. That's so annoying. There we go. Like this. And my parents would force me to go outside. And I would have to force myself to go outside sometimes. And it's really sad. Because I realized how meaningless my life is. I've literally done nothing productive this year except for starting an Instagram account and streaming, but that was not until September. Almost December. That looks really bad. But you know what? I've given up. This is me during the summer. I was just in my bed and wanting to die. The usual. My hair got really long. I think that's the only thing redeeming that came from I chopped off my hair in middle school. And I've regretted it ever since. And finally my hair's got really long. My hair got really long. Which is the only... I look like Aizawa. I'm gonna do the yellow blanket thing. Except I'll be crying. There. It's like this. And of course, me being stupid, I decided to do the same thing as my sketch for my line art on the second layer. Man, I'm not having a good time right now. I've had a really bad day, except for drawing the fan art I did for my friend on Instagram. That's the only happy thing today, and I'm thankful for that because everything else is sad. My parents have been screaming at me for a while, and they always find an excuse to, because I'll get into that later in the DrawCast, because it does pertain to our virtual learning. I'm just drawing what I did over the summer. It's me laying in bed wishing I played Animal Crossing. I didn't get it until Christmas, but you know what? I'm happy with what I have. At least I have the opportunity to play. You know? I wish I could stream it to you guys, but sometimes things just don't work out. I'm gonna start my island today. There. These look so bad. But honestly, I don't really care. Nothing feels like it's changing, and that's what sucks. Life really just it just sucks right now, you know. And I didn't do anything over the summer. I didn't really have. I mean, I think I hung out with people like maybe twice. But sometimes people like go to parties every day and it's crazy. And it's really fun and stuff. I did go on to Martha's Vineyard, which is it's a cool I don't know. It was cool. We biked everywhere and I hate biking. But I essentially did, but that instead of that, I'm gonna do June, August. Because I would do nothing, but when I laid in my bed, I just did nothing but watch people play Animal Crossing. And I also did that when I helped out, because our church also ran a day camp in August. I had to decorate for it, but it was very painful. Oh, shoot. Hi, chat. Who's your favorite Animal Crossing villagers? Yes, that is Lolly. Lolly the cat, along with Raymond and Marshall, the usual. Hi, Rose Xberry, and the Man of Duck. Hello. Sorry, Nightbot is being really weird right now. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. You could also join my Discord. It's all in the server. I'm streaming. Woohoo. There's a Discord, there's Instagram. I hope chat's doing well. My favorite is Kid Cat and Bob. Poggers. Bob. No one's here to help. Da, 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 da. Someone made an actual cover of Bob singing the actual song. It's really good. Bob is so funny. He's hilarious. But yeah, I would sit in my bed watching people play Animal Crossing instead of me playing Animal Crossing. Instead of playing Animal Crossing. You know what? I'm going to start my island today. I'm going to show you guys my progress. Maybe. But yeah, I would sit in my bed and think about playing Animal Crossing. And I didn't even get the game. I just sat in my freaking bed watching other people play it instead of me playing it. That's it. That's all I did during the summer. And just I only went on like 2 vacations. No, not 2. Just one. One vacation. And I didn't learn anything. Which is sad. And then September, excuse me, I decided to get on my not high horse, but like, I decided to get my crap together and work super hard for no apparent reason. No reason at all. Like, I was just like, oh, I should probably do some work. And I did. And I got straight A's. Which was very pog. Except existence is pain. And teachers don't stop giving work. So eventually, I'm just gonna do like, here. All these drawings are very bad. They're not meant to be taken. I haven't put much work into them or much thought into them. Rather than the drawings on my Instagram, which y'all should check out. If you type Instagram, exclamation point and then Instagram, it will take you to my Instagram page and you can see the artwork that I've posted. Which, remind you, I spent way more time on it than this. I just feel bad because I keep rushing all the drawings as I talk. I hope I'll get better as I progress with these DrawCast episodes. Like here, I'll be like, oh shoot, I actually did something good for once. And that's what I did in September. I did really well in school. I did well from November, let me think. Probably from September to mid-December, right before break. And that's when I started going into a depressive spell. I started, the work just couldn't, teachers don't know when to stop being rude and giving us multiple, maybe even not hundreds, I'm joking, but like too many assignments at one given time. I have so many assignments that I've like put off, and my grades started slipping. And the only reason why is because I gave up. I gave up trying. I realized that there's no point. Like, what am I even working hard for? And my parents honestly were like, "Oh, you're doing so great." But the only reason why I worked so hard is because they were going to force, well, at the time, they were going to, if I didn't do well, or if I failed, they'll force me to go to private school, which is the last thing I want. I'm gonna, like, die there. Period. Point blank. No one can convince me otherwise. I'm literally just going to die there. I'm like, I can't handle, like, because the private schools force you to physically go to school. At least with virtual learning, I can stay home and not have to be forced into a building of kids that I have no idea who they are. Mind you, I'll be if I do transfer, I'll be going to an entire new school. Mind you, I only have 2 years left of the school I'm at. So, why can't I just want to finish there and be done with it. Because I hate school. Everyone hates school, but still, I hate it so much. Low-key, I started getting really depressed in December. I cried on my birthday, which is in December. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. crying, and my parents had to calm me down because I thought of like my life's going by so fast, and the stupid pandemic is just making it it's just making me waste away. I don't know. That's just my take. I absolutely hate everything about coronavirus. You get sick, you have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Inside, you can't go outside. And the worst of all, it could kill you. Or, that's what people say. Some people have survived the disease, but sometimes people don't. For example, my uncle's friend, not my uncle's, my dad's best friend passed because of COVID, which is very unfortunate. And I hope he's in heaven, waiting for us. And after that, I was back in around May in that time, but that's what happened. And mind you, my dad, I hope he's doing okay. I love my dad. A lot of people, I'm so glad that he's my dad. However, we don't really agree, and sometimes it's kind of I don't know, I feel like constantly it's complicated. I love him. It's just we're going through our family's going through a bit of a rough patch right now. But yeah. Like, I really tried hard. I did okay. I somehow did well. And everyone was like, "Oh shoot, you're doing so good," and blah blah blah. And I did good. I exercised, I worked out, I ate healthy. I lost weight and stuff. And this was up until maybe December. That's when things started to fall. I don't know, I just stopped exercising for some reason. I just didn't want to do it anymore because there's no point. I don't know. I would get all my assignments done early. And I'm proud of myself for what I did back then. But now, I've just lost the motivation. With everything that's been going on in my family. Well, it's not like it's like bad or whatever. It's just tough dealing. My grades started slipping. Now my parents have threatened to take away my Twitch account and stuff. And it just only makes you feel worse. they took away my, like, they're watching me during my Zoom classes. And I'm, like, really sad about that. But, well, it's my own fault for being depressed and not caring enough about my grades. But I don't know. I digress. Life just sometimes really sucks, man. And sometimes people don't understand what type of mental, emotional pain you are in. And I'm in a lot of emotional pain right now. The people who I have in my life right now, who I talk to on Instagram, who I've met on Instagram, the Minecraft YouTubers that I've started watching have really helped. And now my parents have, well, because of my actions, my parents have to take it away from me. Even though I'm still streaming, yes, I don't know how to say it, but my parents just took, well, they're keeping a close eye now, even though I'm supposed to not have to be, I just wish I was more independent and I had more freedom. And I wish we didn't have to do school. Like, school sucks, man. School sucks. No one can change my mind. I've never had a good relationship with school either. It just sucks because we're forced to do stuff that we don't even use in the future. Like, what's the point of learning it? And then my mom, what she yelled at me for, she said, "Oh, we're supposed to do it for the sake of learning how to learn or learning how to take things in." But why? It's stuff we're not going to use. How am I supposed to use stupid calculus or what? I don't even qualify for calculus, so why should I care? I did well. I'm just happy I did. And now, well, I'm a failure. I don't care about my grades anymore. And I genuinely don't. The Zoom meeting, I'm not allowed to, I'm being watched now. And today I had class and I cried on camera. Because my parents wouldn't stop yelling at me. It's not like they're like abusive or whatever. I would just try to doodle or whatever. I can't listen. I hate listening. I can't deal with being forced to listen to stupid stuff I don't even need to know. So I hate it. I hate learning. I absolutely hate everything that my school teaches. There's nothing useful or of sustenance. And because of this, I just watched YouTube during videos. And I would watch videos instead of doing my work. Or not doing my work, but just paying attention in class. And my lovely accounting teacher decided to call my parents after I gave up on his class. I'm sorry, but I've had enough of trying to conform to society's standards. I hate it. And no one can change my opinion. My parents will constantly yelled at me for this. Like, "Oh, you just give up. I don't want to hear you say you hated it." You know what? I hate it. I hate it. Sorry. I hate school in general. I've given up on everything. And if you want to be honest, I was low-key suicidal. But low-key, though. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I'm just like, bro, I'm sick. why do I freaking live, man? Like, why am I here? Like, it just feels like nothing's ever gonna change. As for me, and I use this Twitch platform as a way to just get rid of pain, or at least let it out in a positive way, because I've had negative coping mechanisms, which aren't good at all. But yeah, I cried on camera. I'm probably gonna get a nice phone call from the guidance counselor if my history teacher decides to not be nice and be like, oh no, well, Lolly, excuse me, sorry, Lolly, are you okay? Of course not. What do you think? But I don't want the teachers to have to go out of their way to be like, oh my gosh, Lolly has depression. Like, bro, you've been new. I was infamous in middle school for being. People would actually make fun of me for it, which is interesting. Now that everyone's obsessed with like mental health, like mental health propaganda, like, oh, you should take mental health days and whatever. Schools could care less. If you get good grades, then you're fine, according to them, not according to me. If you have good grades and you're not fine, your mental health is valid and you should work on it. But as for them, they could care less about you unless you're in the honor. Even if you're in the honor, I'm in the honors program at my school, and they do. And if you're not part of the group, they could care less about you. They'll never, like, if you're not part of the, like, whatever group chat or whatever honors kid group chat they have, you're done. Like, I got excluded from a Sweet 16 birthday party, and I knew everyone who was there. It was the majority of the honors kids. But, you know, along with band kids. But band's a whole nother can of worms I don't want to talk about. And now I'm failing. Well, I'm not failing. My grades are starting to slip. And my parents are angry because my lovely accounting teacher decided to call them and ruin my life. Sorry. That's what he did. And now they're going to constantly watch me. Like hawks. I've never wanted to kill myself more in my life. Like, oh my gosh. Ugh. I already had no freedom because they took away my phone. Like, they put a limit on my phone. Now they're putting a limit on my computer. Because a teacher decided to call them. It's cool that it's fine that he did because he's a teacher and stuff, but like, did he really have to call my family? Mind you, I come from a family who's been very successful, and they always expect something from me. As in, like, my family would ask me, like, oh, have you gotten a boyfriend? Oh, how are your grades? Blah, blah, blah. What's this? What's that? Asking me all these things I don't even freaking remember. But yeah. And my dad's I don't know. Only other thing I could do, and mind you, I love YouTube. I've wanted to make it my career, but I have no idea how to video edit. And what my mom's told me is that it's a very hard dream. And, you know, I realize that dreams are dreams, and dreams are meant to be when you sleep. And I have to let this go. I have to stop watching YouTube. Or whatever. And I'm not gonna give up, obviously. I don't know why. And at home, I cried about it. I literally cried about, like, why can't I give up? But I'm not going to give up. Life just really sucks right now. father told me I don't even know what real life is like. This morning. Man, that was deep. Sorry, chat. It's just been really rough right now. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I don't know. I've just given up. I've given up. My parents can't seem to accept that I've just given up on school. Like, there's nothing redeeming from it. I've learned nothing. Nothing stays in my head. There's so many assignments that I haven't even haven't even looked at. Like, I'm done. I'm done trying to please my teachers. I'm done. That's it. Like, genuinely, like, there's nothing redeeming from school. I've given up. Genuinely, like, that's what I've done. And my parents can't seem to acknowledge that. And they're like, no, you're just lazy, and you're this and that, and I'm like, no, I've genuinely given up. Like, I've literally, like, I'm so depressed right now. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to wake up in the morning. I have to force myself to get up. I used to be such a happy kid. Of course, you have to grow up and realize that sometimes you have to give up on what you want to do to please someone else, which is the public school system, in my case. And that freaking sucks. And I can't believe that I've always fought this. All my life, I've fought this. I've always been different. I don't know how to say this. I've always been, like, different, as in, like, all the honors kids would, like, not be my friend or whatever, or I'd always get, like, excluded. You know what? That's fine, because I'm different, and somehow, you know what? I'm different, and now I have to conform. I have to be one of those kids and actually care about my grades, or else I'll get everything taken away from me. Because now with my YouTube and computer being taken away, I have no other leg to stand on. Now with everything being limited, I have no freedom. And now I can't give up. And I have to conform to our stupid society standards. And I absolutely hate that. I'm like not even write it, just present. I've given up. But I can't give up. Because I have to stop. I have to stop being like, oh shoot, I don't know what the frig I'm gonna do. Everything just sucks right now. I feel like there's no future for me. Now that everything's... like, not only my phone, but my freaking, like, my... if you want me to be honest, my whole identity is around, like, stuff like Minecraft YouTubers and like, stuff I see on YouTube, and, like I watch anime, but except I watch it on YouTube. I do everything around YouTube. And just having that taken away from you, like, I've watched YouTube since I was, like, maybe 4 years old. I would watch it and borrow my dad's phone if we were waiting for something. And the way that platform has evolved and changed me, it's crazy, and I've always wanted to work with, like, make content. Even though I may not necessarily know how, I would just at least love to try. And now with a limited computer because of my stupid grades, it's all gone. It's all taken away from me. I mean, my parents are being fair because my grades are suffering. But I'm just really depressed, man. And this is the way I do it. I draw my feelings instead of eating them. And that's it. I don't really have any other words to say. So, yeah. That's it. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna color it at all. That's it. Podcast. ChocaCast. That's what my virtual learning has been like. It was threatened in March. School is somehow normal, but it didn't feel normal. In May, I just didn't even try because there were no Zoom meetings. Over the summer, I would lay in my bed and watch videos about Animal Crossing. And then from September to mid-December, I worked my butt off for nothing. And then now, present, as of January 2021, I've given up. And my accounting teacher called my parents, and my life is ruined. Now I have to force myself to stop being stupid and give up. I have to give up on being stupid. I have to stop being stupid. And it's just really hard right now. I'm just so depressed. I just want to lay and crawl in my bed and cry myself to sleep, which I have. I have done that, which is very concerning. I haven't cried as this much as I ever have in my life. I'm just so freaking sad, man. It sounds like I'm not, but seriously, like, I don't know why. I just am. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I didn't see video editing is low-key kind of easy. School is pointless. It's good to talk about your feelings. We love you. I love you too, Roseberry. But, you know, that's what has happened. And now I'm crying and my pencil is broke. This is what I feel like. It's me. I was me during history class, actually. I genuinely cried. Like, I took a picture of myself crying. I sent it to my friends, but then I thought it was stupid. So, it's whatever. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go cry while listening to Wilbur Soot and his music. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys soon. Oh, Checkered Flame. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? I was literally just about to end the stream. I'm sorry, chat. So what are your thoughts? What are your guys' not guys's, but what are your guys' I can't speak. What's your opinion on virtual learning? Oh, bye. Well, I don't know. I was about to end stream, but I want to hear your chat. Talk about doing the best, I guess. Pog. Let me hear your thoughts, chat. It's the worst. Really? I'm back. Hello, Man of Duck. Hi. I just, teachers are alright, but hey, they do what they can. That's good. What's the check? Why didn't you try to get extra help? It's always there. We're speaking with the guidance counselor. Well, there's this thing called social anxiety, and I hate talk, especially with school. I hate having to go out of my way to. I was already in math tutoring. That was painful. Genuine pain. I learned nothing from it. I learned nothing from tutoring. I was even put into a summer program that did extra work. But yeah, I learned nothing from tutoring. Now, as of Corona, which I had math tutoring for almost 4 years, since middle school, and none of it helped. It was just a bunch of numbers in my head. And same thing with, I have an inability to just do good, even though I was in the honors program. Why is Nightbot like that? I'm so sorry. But I'm so sorry, Roseberry. Sorry. I have to I have to fix a Nightbot. That reminds me. But you know, sometimes just I've learned nothing in the public school system. The school counseling. Listen, I was one of their main kids that they would, because I don't know, I was one of their main kids that I'd have to. I was one of, yeah. And I don't want to associate myself with there's just horrible memories from middle school, just embarrassing myself, trying to talk about my feelings, but no one would understand, not even the guidance counselors themselves. I would draw my feelings, and that's what I've been doing ever since, and that's why I'm doing it today. Guidance has never helped. They've only made me feel worse. Especially in middle school, I would just talk. I would sit there like an idiot. I would sit there. I would talk. I even talked about I went into this on my Chalky Miss podcast and band. I had abusive relationship, and I told the counselor everything. I told her everything. I told her that the girl who I tried being friends with has hit me on multiple occasions, and she said, "Oh, when was this?" And I said, I was too afraid to tell it to her, but I did. And this was about a month before I told the guidance counselor. And she's like, "Oh, since it was from a month ago, we don't have any proof of whether she did it or not. So we just laid it to rest, and she did nothing about it." So that girl got away from... The girl got away with it. My band teacher even saw me hit her. I asked him. I looked at him. I go to him a year later. He says he doesn't remember what happened. And that's why I am sick and tired of being forced to comply with our school, the school I'm at. And my parents can see that. Anyways, enough about my middle school trauma. I'm gonna go cry. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Just kidding. Sorry. But yeah. That's my that's my experience learning virtually. It's been a disaster. Except for September to mid-December, which everything was fine. everything was fine then. Now it's not. They keep on disappointing everyone around me. So on that note, I'm gonna start up a TF2 stream soon. I'm sorry. Sorry, blue screen. My condolences, but I'm glad that you came out fine and healthy. I'm gonna end the stream. You can always catch me on Twitch. Yeah. I'm gonna go cry now. Bye! I also have a YouTube channel. I'll upload this episode here. Goodbye. Should I even do a TF2 stream? I guess so. Alright. Stream starting soon. Alright, I'll start up another stream in like 2 seconds.